Hey guys, Spike there, and I'm Tisha. I know I haven't vlogged in a while, so this is probably going to be kind of a little rusty of a blog. I just realized I never got around to telling you guys why I named my YouTube channel Paradise Gained. About 2 years ago, I got to go to Kauai. I've never been to any of the Hawaiian islands. So I finally got to go. One of my clients was getting married, so I got to go out there with her family because they're like long-term clients of mine. So I got to go out there and see the wedding and all that good stuff. And so, Kauai is like paradise. So when I came back and I knew I was looking for a van, I was like, hey, why don't I name my van Paradise? Because to me, my van is my paradise, and I wanted to have like that calm and relaxing type feeling, even though it doesn't always feel that way when it can be a chaotic mess, So I named my van Paradise, so hence Paradise Gained. Now, how I came to the gained part is, I have a really good friend of mine, and Vegas Steve, I call him, and he's so good with words and everything, and I was like, so I'm going to name my channel after my van named Paradise. What can I somehow incorporate my van's name with some other words or something? I kind of kept racking my mind, like, what can I do? And he's like, how about Paradise Gained? Which is, normally people say Paradise Lost. And I got to thinking about it for a couple days, and I was like, I think that works, because it's like I gained so much by getting Paradise, my van, but it's also like you gain so much when you get to the point in your life where it kind of feels like you're living your own paradise. So everything is always like more of a gain in my life because of this life I've chosen and tried to do every day, So that's how the name Paradise Gained came to be, Sorry, I'm kind of winded. I'm tired today, and I think because I haven't vlogged in a while, I'm like all nervous or something. I don't know. And it's kind of really dark, so hopefully you can kind of see me in this video. And then I gotta share a funny story, a funny kind of gross story, I guess, to do with my van Paradise and the name. There is this one time, sorry, I have a mental block. So this is like 2 weeks after I got my van. This is 2 weeks after I got my van. And my friend Steven, not Vegas Steve, my friend Steven, he's like, hey, come meet me at Rock Bottom, which is a local bar around here. It's like a bar, restaurant, brewery kind of thing. And I was like, all right, as long as you're not too drunk, you could still hang out, right? He's like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I get there, and he's like, yeah, let's have some more drinks. And I'm like, nah, I think you need to, be cut off. No more for you. No, I can have one more. I was like, are you sure? So anyways, I sit down, and I start eating, and I get a drink. And then before you know it, he's like, take me home, right now. And I was like, yeah, you've had too much to drink. And I said, yeah, you're getting kind of rowdy. You're getting to be an asshole, which he does when he drinks. So I was like, yeah, it's time to take you home, And he didn't live very far from where we were, so maybe it's only 5-8 minute drive. And when he got in the van, I was like, are you sure you're not going to throw up? Please do not throw up in the van, because when I first got the van, it was like in pristine, perfect, clean condition. It almost was new, And so I was like, please, whatever you do not throw up in the van, Please tell me if you're going to get sick and throw up. And he's like, I will. So he rolls the window down halfway, and I was like, oh, fuck, it better not happen. Please don't. And, we're driving. I'm trying to drive really slow, and I'm like, kept checking in with him, like, you okay? He's like, yeah. So before you know it, of course he throws up all down the inside and halfway outside the van. And of course, as you're driving, it just goes all the way down the side of the van. And I'm driving and I look over and I'm mortified and I want to kill him. And I was wishing I had an eject button at that moment to get gotten his ass out of the van. And I was just like, I was so pissed. So I get him to his house and he's like, I'm sorry I threw up on Paradise. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny in the way he had said it. But then I kind of was just like, just get your ass in the fucking house. And I'm like, I had to clean it up, which really sucked because he was like too drunk to even have cleaned it up. And it was just like, sucked because it was like, I could never have anything nice or clean or new. I had just had the van for 2 weeks and I told him, because he's seen me with my other cars that got pretty trashed because of my work and I'm always busy and I just, have a hard time taking care of, I take care of my vehicles, but I kind of don't. They get pretty trashed and dirty and stuff, just because I'm so busy. So I had told him when I got the van, I said, we're keeping this clean and perfect. I'm not trashing it like I did my other 2 vehicles, So it just really sucked. Like, I had only had the van 2 weeks at that point, and it was all down the inside, all down the outside. I was just like, oh my gosh. I didn't talk to him for a while after that. And he kept apologizing, and I'm like, no, it's not cool, man, and I was like, I can't wait till he has a car and one day I can throw up in his. But the thing is, I never drink to that point. I just don't throw up when I go drinking. Like, I just can't. No matter how much I drink, I just will not, which is a good thing, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of funny when he's like, I'm sorry I threw up on Paradise, and I know he felt bad, but still, come on. He's like 28 years old. When to cut yourself off, Yeah, so that's all I can think of right now as why my channel came to be. Oh, and I kind of never told you guys why I started a channel also. There's so many times where I had Googled or gone on YouTube to find out how to do anything as far as the van stuff and van conversions go. And there are some times where it's like, there's got to be a simpler way to do this or that. There's got to be a cheaper way to do this or that. Or, I don't live in the UK, so we don't have those products here in the US. Things like that. So, there's so many things I came across between living in the bus that I used to have, the converted RV, and also having the van, where there's so many things where I'm like, I should do videos to help those people find those answers, because there's some things I never found answers on. So, if I can help some people a little bit, that's a good thing, And, so, I know this channel's kind of gotten to a slow start here and there, but, it's hard. This isn't my full-time job like some other YouTubers out there. This is, like, totally falls to the wayside at times, and I really feel bad about that, and I am really sorry, but I have my own business to run, and it's around the clock kind of stuff, so there's times where I don't always get the chance. And then we've had so much rain to where the lighting, everything, so it's kind of always hard to do videos sometimes to have the right timing and everything. Yeah, but I do thank you guys all for all the awesome comments and thumbs ups, and for subscribing, and always still kind of like supporting and rooting for me and everything else like that, and for following us, meaning Spike and I in the van, and following us on our journey and everything. And what else? I was pretty sleepy, really sleepy before starting this video, and maybe I should have waited till I wasn't so sleepy, but I didn't really get to sleep last night, What else? But yeah, I started this YouTube channel a while back ago because I wanted to, there's always ideas and things I think of, and sometimes I don't always get to do a video at that point, but at least I write it down to one day go back and do a video about it. But there's so many things that I came across or so many things I can think of that I'm like, hey, this could help somebody, so that would be a good thing, and other ways to do stuff, because I always try to do it like an easier route, or a more frugal route, or one that doesn't cost as much, or a simplified way to do something, or, you know, creative, or to where it looks good. So yeah, so there will of course be more videos about a lot of the van stuff. I am going to give you guys a van tour probably in the next, I don't know, I want to say next 2 weeks at some point. The only thing I have left to do in the van is I kind of have to redo the water system. I gotta redo the hose or something. It's like working and kind of not. So there's something I gotta reroute the hosing a little bit different. And I have to put up my LED lights in my ceiling still. And other than that, I think it's done. I mean, it's like I've worked on it for so long in little bits and chunks here and there, and there's so many ideas I had, and then I was like, no, this isn't working, I gotta redo it. Oh, look, I found this that I like better and had to redo it. So I feel like doing the van build took me so much longer than it should have, and then it sucks because you look at it and you're like, it took you how long to do that? That's so simple, but it's because it had to be such a process. Like, you have this one idea, and in your head it can look good, but then maybe it doesn't actually work out, so you gotta reinvent it, you know, redo it. So a lot of things that was like that, or buy certain products, certain things, and it's like, yeah, this ain't working, and have to go back to the drawing board, you know. Or you have to live with something for a little while till you decide, like, this is working, or no, it's not, or it is working, but maybe we could fine tune it a little bit. So there's always that too. What else? What else? What else? I think we'll stop this here before I go for the next like 5 minutes or whatever. So thank you guys always for watching. If you guys ever have ideas for videos, let me know. Yeah. Alright, you guys all have fun. Good luck with all your van builds and inspirations and all that kind of stuff. Bye.